Morning. So, if you know me, you know that I just love Christian cliches. Yeah, really. No, I love to hate them. The Christian cliches, where you say something superficially very warm and Christian-like and faith-like, but you do not. It doesn't lead you. The statement doesn't lead you to Christ. It doesn't really give you a way to move. It doesn't help you. It doesn't have enough specificity. Is that a word? Anyways, you get my gist. It doesn't have enough specificity, now it is, to help you move forward. And I remember once I was talking with someone, and I asked them about disappointment, and then I wrote it down because it was so nice. Afterwards, I was like, really, like, why? Disappointment can destroy us unless we allow it to lift us to a new sphere of usefulness and devotion. And that's like a very nice Christian saying. And afterwards, I wrote it down because I was like, it sounded so good at first, and I thought about it. I was like, what is it really saying? And it's like, not much really. It doesn't tell you how. It doesn't tell you what is, like, how do I let it raise me? How do I let it not destroy me? And this is one of the reasons that we're here talking these mornings about disappointment, because I do believe that we need more specific help about these things. So in Mark 6, when Jesus heard about John the Baptist being beheaded, it seems like it was not easy for him to take it. It seems like he was mourning John the Baptist, and maybe there was more to it than we know, and he definitely took it to heart. And so what did he do? He went on, and he served the multitude. He served the people. He just kept ministering. And in that, working in the will of God, doing what he was here for, to counter the effects of sin and stupid choices and the evil of the devil, he actually was built up to continue. And I think this is an important point in Proverbs 13:12. There's a verse that we talked about recently, because in one of the Wednesday services we talked about delay and what it's like when God delays. And this verse says, "Hope deferred makes the heart sick, but when desire comes, it is a tree of life." And I'm thinking that, so we talked about disappointment and how going on helps, okay? Like not just sitting down and pausing and giving up and becoming passive, that it helps when you do that. And when you move on, when you move on, not when you sit down. And this verse, hope deferred makes the heart sick. When I sit down, when I face disappointment, and it hurts, it always does, and then I'm tempted to sit down, then what I'm doing is I am deferring my hope. I'm making my hope farther and farther away in the future, because I'm not moving anywhere. So it's just going to stay there. It's never going to come closer, because I'm not moving, because I have quit. I have become passive, and that makes my heart sick. But when I actually start moving in the call of God, and maybe the disappointment has, I don't know, maybe it has crippled me. Maybe I'm limping in a spiritual way, Maybe I don't have as many hands as I would like. Maybe I don't have the help, the possibilities, the opportunities. Many doors are closed now, maybe because of the disappointment that took place. But now, what do? If I move in the call of God, I will find some joy. I will find some of my desires fulfilled in the will of God, and I will see some success and blessing, and that makes my heart healthy again. So let me just read that again. Proverbs 13:12. Hope deferred makes the heart sick. That's the place of my passivity. But when the desire comes, this is where I keep going with God. It is a tree of life. It keeps and makes my heart healthy. So going back to that beginning cliche, Disappointment can destroy us unless we allow it to lift us up to a new sphere of usefulness and devotion. So how do I do that? Well, the answer is that because of the disappointment, I realize how deeply I need God. I let it chase me to the Lord. And then, with Him, I do where He leads me. And then disappointment, it doesn't rule over us. God bless your day.